Hello everyone, in this video I'll be sharing with you the 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor 4x4 Automatic. And this is the 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor Diesel 2.0 bi-turbo engine. So this is capable of as much as 213 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. So any type of terrain, any type of road condition, any type of steep hill, this is very much capable, especially given the all-terrain tires. But here in the hood, you have your hood vents here, you have your muscular aerodynamic design. And of course, you have the very famous Ford grille, which is integrated with the 360 camera. So you have one camera here, two cameras in the side, and one at the back. So here, it's like a one-hole design where you also have your C-clamp, LED headlights, you have your turn signal indicators, you have your matrix LED headlights and headlights, you have your high beam, and you have your LED lights for when you're turning. So this light here, the small one here, when your wheels are turning right, it will flash a light here so that at least you have your added vision. This is for in cases of outdoor, so this is really expected for the Ford Ranger Raptor to be used in the outdoors. You have your LED fog lamps and you have your front sensors over here and over here. So this is a close-up of the grille. Yes, there's really an opening for air intake. And you have your bash plate over here with your tow hooks. So yeah, that's for your Ford grille. So it's a very boxy type. Especially it's very similar to that of the F-150. Side profile of the Ford Ranger Raptor. You have your 285 with 17 inches for the rims of the all-terrain tires. So it's already BF Goodrich, which is a very good brand here in the Philippines. You have your spikes for your all-terrain. You have your Fox shocks. And of course, you have your slim fenders for the Raptor. So yeah, the Raptor really has a wider body compared to that of the other regular Rangers, even the Wildtrak. So here you have for your engine exhaust, which is already functional. You have your turn signal lights, indicators here. You have part of your 360 camera here. Yeah. And then of course you have your hard plastic anti-slip stepboard. Okay, you have your body-colored side mirrors, body-colored handles. It gives you a much more rugged and off-road look. You have your smart keyless entry and smart keyless lock here. And then for the rear, of course, this is not like your regular Ranger with the leaf spring suspension. Here you also have your Fox shock suspension. Very much capable for any off-road requirement. You have your big Raptor sticker. Okay. And then here, you will not be having your rear back steps. So this is the advantage of other variants compared to the Raptor. Why? Of course, because the Raptor was made not really for its carrying purposes or its loading capacity, but for the off-road use. So that's the main reason. This is basically a big toy for big boys. In the rear of the 2025 Ford Raptor, you have your LED taillights and brake lights, as well as your blind spot monitoring. So this is the blind spot radar over here. And of course, you have your embossed Raptor logo and your big Ford logo here, which is integrating the 360 camera. You have your third brake light here, and you have your Ranger engravement. So you have your rear sensors and your tow hooks for your towing capacity. This is for the spare tire. And then here you have some lights for your plate number. Okay, so this one is already very, very light because you already have the tailgate lift assist, which is here. This is the tailgate lift assist. This makes the tailgate very, very light. Okay, of course, you have your standard Ford bed liner with the Ford indicator. You have your trunk lights here. You have your 230 volts inverter, this one. And then, of course, you have your 6 tie downs. So you have tie downs here, you have your tie downs, and you have your third tie down here. So yeah, that's it for the bed liner of the 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor. Inside, for the Ford Ranger Raptor, you have smart keyless entry, and then this one to lock. Okay. So welcome to the 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor. Noticeably, you don't have your door handles here anymore. You have them here. So this is your door handles. This is to unlock the doors. And then you'll notice at once this Alcantara leather-like design here. So it's not your regular plastic or soft touch leather. This one, it's a little bit soft touch leather. And then here is to lock and unlock the unit as well as the gas tank. This one is to fold the side mirrors electronically. This is to lock the windows, to adjust the side mirrors, the left, this is the right, these are for the windows. And here, you have your place for your cup holders and some documents and your speakers, of course. So for the Ranger Raptor, of course, you'll be having for the front passenger and front driver, you have this one. So you have your adjustment, 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 and this one for your lumbar support. This one. This one. Okay, so here you have your code orange trims, which will be all throughout the unit. You have your code orange trims everywhere because this is the flagship color. You have your cup holders. And this is for the light in the bed liner. This is for to adjust if you want to off the headlights, to activate the parking lights, activate the automatic headlamps, and activate the regular headlamps. This is for the fog lamps. And then this one is for the brightness of the instrument cluster, which is 12 inches digital, and here 12 inches for your touch screen. So inside the Raptor, you have your steering wheel, which is a little bit big compared to other pickups. You will notice this one, the wheel alignment indicator. So especially if you're going off-road, you have to know where your wheels are facing. That's very important. So here, you have your Raptor indicator. And then here, you have for your cruise control. To activate the cruise control, to limit, to set the distance, how many cars in front of you. And this one is for your lane keeping. This is to set, and this is to exit or reset. This is for your volume control and your voice command. So on the other side, this is to control the instrument cluster. So this one is for your menu. This is to go back, up, down, okay. This is for your phone calls, if you want to accept the phone call or drop the phone call. And then this one is for your radio or playlist. So yeah, we have the Ford indicator here. So it's very, very classy and elegant, of course. Here you have your headlights, signal lights for your high beam. And then this one, of course, for your wipers. So very standard for your wipers. You have your gear shifters, just in case you're in manual mode. You have your paddle shifters here for the plus, this one for the minus. And then here, You have your 12 inches infotainment touchscreen. So same size as that of the Wildtrak and Everest Titanium. And then you can pair your phone here via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. If you want to use Spotify or Waze or Viber or Telegram, some of the apps that are applicable here, it's very, very much doable. You can use this to see some information when you're going off-road, if you're in 4x4, what your drivetrain is. I can do that in a separate video. You can check it out in my YouTube channel. So here you can also use this to activate the aircon controls. So you can access the AC here or here. This is the manual AC controls. So this is to on and off. This is to on and off the aircon conditioning. You can have it only in fan. So this is a dual climate. So this is for your passenger. This is for your driver side. This is for your fan speed, hazard, to adjust the volume on and off, to have it circulating the aircon in the unit, maximum AC, and then maximum defoggers. So down here, you have your wireless charging, and then you have your wire charging here for your Type-C and your USB type. Here, what's nice about this is you have your different kind of gear shifter. So this is similar to that of the Everest Titanium 4x4. So this is only for the top of the line variants. You can adjust it here by clicking here, and then you just adjust the gear. Of course, I won't do it now. This is your electronic power handbrake. So if you want to activate the handbrake, you pull. If you want to release it, you just press. This is for your 4x4 modes or driving modes. So if you want to go from 4x2 high to 4x4 high, 4x4 low, and 4x4 automatic. So you can switch your driving modes by twisting this. It will be shown here in the instrument cluster. So basically you have plenty of driving modes for the Raptor, mainly just the normal mode, sport mode, moderates mode, slippery mode, you have your Baja mode. So yeah, most of the driving modes, you can just twist this to see them. This is for your parking assist, which is not really that much being used here in the Philippines. This is to off your traction control. And then this one is for your outdoor mode. So you just click this one, and then you will see the drivetrain here. You will see your electronic rear locking differential, hill descent control here. You can see the angle of which your Raptor is in. So yeah, I can really make a separate video for that one, for the outdoor mode. And then here you have your compartment. So standard with a 12 volts inverter here. Okay, other than that, you have your Alcantara leather-like feature here. Open. For quick access. And then here is for your cell phone holder. So these are rubberized or for some of your gadgets. Here in the second row of the Ford Ranger Raptor, it's very, very spacious, although you can see this is in the maximum length, maximum size. So let me just adjust it a little bit so you can see. So yeah, when you have that kind of space there, you have so much legroom here. So let me just adjust it. Okay, so let me show you. This is for optimal seating capacity. Actually, it's still very good in terms of legroom. And then here, in the second row, you have great legroom already. So this one is basically 1 foot. Okay, here you have your AC vents for your Raptor and your 230 volts inverter and some of your charging for your USB type and your Type-C. So here in the second row of the Ford Ranger Raptor, you have your lights as well as your handles and some of your sabitan. So what's nice about this is you have this one to help you get up the unit. You have your anti-slip mechanisms here as well as your anti-slip step board. And for the doors, of course, you have your door handles here for your power windows and your speakers, as well as some of your compartments for your cup holders and your documents. Okay, so that is it for the Ford Ranger Raptor bi-turbo diesel. For any inquiries, you can contact me at 0936-994-6643 in cell phone or via Viber. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this with your friends if you think this might be useful. Thank you so much for watching.